Hi everyone, I'm here with Santander's new brand ambassador, Jessica Ennis. And Jess, we're just here today to have a chat with you to get you to know you a little bit better. So just going to ask you a few questions. First of all, do you just want to tell us what a sort of typical day training is for you?
A typical day is normally broken up into 2 sessions. So I'd come down to the track in the morning, I'd perhaps do some conditioning work, maybe a running session. Then I'd have a bit of a break over lunch, just time to kind of recover from what I'd done in the morning, and then come back and do another session, which would be maybe a technical session, maybe some long jump, a shot put session, and then I'd finish the day with either some physio or a massage.
And is there any part of it that you look forward to the most, that gets you really pumped?
I suppose I look forward to training for certain events, so I enjoy hurdling, so I look forward to hurdling sessions and doing that side of things. I look forward to some of the gym sessions when the whole of our training group are together and we kind of have a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter in the gym. And then there are sessions that I dread as well.
So which ones are they?
Normally just the 800 metre running sessions. They're always really hard. I know I always have them on a Monday morning, so I absolutely dread Monday mornings.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's nice because I've got the variety of 7 events and every day is always so different.
Do you still get a sort of like a Friday feeling end of the week? Do you look forward to your downtime and things like that?
Well, it's weird. My Friday feeling's normally on a Wednesday because I have Thursday as a rest day. So by Wednesday I've done a full week and, I'm really tired from the week of training and I'm looking forward to a day off or having a lie-in. So I have that Friday feeling on a Wednesday, which is a bit different.
So when you're competing, a lot of sports people have rituals and superstitions and that sort of thing. Have you got any of them, or a lucky charm or anything like that?
I don't have a lucky charm. I have routines and things that I do, and I'm kind of do things in a specific way the night before an event or wear certain shoes, that kind of thing. But I try not to have a lucky charm because I always worry that if I did have one and I lost it or I couldn't find it before a race, that could really throw you out and it could
You've not lost your
wrong.
lucky shoes, though?
No, see, I've got my shoes and I'll tie them in the right way and everything will be fine.
Outside of athletics, is there any other sports that you're into, that you follow?
Well, obviously athletics is the main one, and I do enjoy watching tennis. So when Wimbledon's on, I enjoy watching Wimbledon. I went to my first Formula 1 Grand Prix last year, which was amazing, and watching like Jenson Button compete and some of the other guys was incredible. So yeah, I really enjoyed that.
So that's it. So you've joined the team at Santander now with Jenson and Rory. So if you think you had to turn your hand at one of their sports, do you see yourself more in an F1 car or on the golf course?
I think in an F1 car.
Yeah?
I do like driving fast. But yeah, I think their cars are incredible and to watch it live is incredible. But again, what Rory's achieved and what he does is incredible as well. So, but I would lean towards the fast cars.
Okay. when you're not training and competing, what do you like to do in your spare time, your downtime?
Well, when I've got a day off, it's kind of nice to just unwind and do nothing, just kind of relax and spend some time at home, take my dog out for a walk, catch up with friends, go out for a nice meal, things like that really, just to kind of switch off totally away from training and have some downtime. And
do you have any sort of guilty pleasures, any food or anything that you treat yourself to when you're not competing?
Yeah, I definitely have got a sweet tooth, so I like chocolate and sweets and things like that, so I kind of have them in moderation. So at the end of a tough training week, then a bit of chocolate's always in order.
Little treat, yeah. Do you listen to a lot of music? Is music a big part of your life at all?
Yeah, I think as an athlete you've got to have some good music while you're training. Obviously when we're in the gym we've always got our iPod on, or someone's got their iPod on, or when you're competing you need music to kind of get you ready and fired up for your competition, so I do listen to music a lot.
So what sort of stuff do you like to sort of get you fired up?
I'm mainly into like R&B, hip hop, so I like a lot of Kanye West and Jay-Z and The Roots and Drake and lots of things like that.
Right, so stuff that's really going to get you going.
You need something to kind of get you fired up and ready to to compete at your best and train as hard as you can, and I find that music's good for me.
Definitely. Do you go and see any of it live?
I have in the past. I think the last people I went to see Black Eyed Peas at the O2 a couple of years ago, which was great. I've never seen Jay-Z in concert, which I would absolutely love to. That's the next one on my list. But yeah, if I've got time or, you know, a spare weekend when I'm not training, yeah, going to a concert's definitely a fun thing to do.
What about films? What's the last thing you saw at the cinema?
I went to see James Bond, that was the last one,
Yeah.
Skyfall, which was brilliant. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Really good film. But yeah, I mean, I do go to the cinema every now and again, but not all the time. But if there's a great film like Bond out, then I'm definitely
You're going to go and see
it.
it. So again, when you're at home, are you more of a, you know, a DVD box set person?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a box set person, because when you're training and you've got a bit of downtime, a day off or in between sessions, wang on, yeah, box set and get through that quite quickly.
Oh, cool. So what are you into at the moment?
I'm watching Grey's Anatomy at the moment. I've still got some House to catch up on, and I've started watching Sopranos, which I've never
brilliant.
watched before. But I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I'm actually really into it.
So, I mean, that's some of your favourite things. But what about, you know, have you got any pet hates? What would you put in room 101?
People that are late. I don't like it when people are late. Spiders. I really don't like spiders, even if they're really small ones.
The innocent ones?
The innocent little small ones that just creep up on you. I don't like those.
Really?
So they would definitely go in.
So you're not going to Australia or anything like that?
I have been to Australia, but luckily I didn't see any spiders. But yeah, they're definitely.
Who was your, do you have a sort of hero when you were growing up at all?
I kind of followed lots of different athletes when I was growing up. There wasn't one kind of role model. I kind of admired a lot of people, and then as I got a bit older, Denise Lewis was someone that I kind of tried to kind of emulate what she'd achieved, and I was inspired by what she'd done. Just
going back a few years, you know, what age did you start to realise, everyone around you started to realise that, hang on a second, she's actually really fast, you know, she's going to be a, you know, really competitive athlete?
I think I probably wasn't that aware of it. I just loved doing athletics and enjoyed running and training and competing. And I think my coach said that when he saw me as like a 13, 14-year-old, he could tell that I had, you know, that kind of running style and just a bit springier and faster than some of the other girls. Yeah. So he saw it from that kind of age.
Do you think you always had the competitive streak in you, you know, from a young age?
Yeah, I think it's something that's grown as I've got more and more involved in athletics, but I do think that I was probably competitive from birth. I think, you know, when I was a little girl, I'd always want to kind of be the best at things.
So are you competitive in other areas of life? You know, have you got to win at Monopoly at Christmas with the family or anything like that?
Yeah.
You do?
Just really silly things. I'm probably really annoying to my family and everyone else, but it's just like cooking. I've got to be the best at cooking, best at tidying things away, and, you know, just silly things. But yeah, and that's just, I think that comes with being a sports person. I think most sports men and women are like that.
Pretty competitive. So what's your signature dish then?
I'd make a nice lasagna. I think that's one of my best. Yeah. Yeah.
So if there's a slight celebrity come dine with me, that's your dish, lasagna.
That would, I probably would do that. Yeah.
Okay. You getting married?
Yeah.
Preparations going okay? Is Andy pulling his weight and everything?
He is. Yeah. He's helping out as much as he can, but I'm kind of taking control a bit and
you're the boss.
do most of it. Yeah, but I enjoy doing it, and it's something that has been kind of a nice distraction last year, and you know, it's nice planning.
You got a spreadsheet? Wedding spread?
I've got everything going on, wedding planning book and everything. Lots of magazines.
Favourite biscuit?
Chocolate hobnob.
Chocolate hobnob, good choice, good choice. Favourite film?
Can I say Step Brothers, Wedding Crashers and Dirty Dancing and Bodyguard?
Yeah, I mean, who could choose between those films, to be quite honest? Nightclub or night in?
I'd say night in.
You're stranded on a desert island. You've got one luxury item with you. Yeah. What is that luxury item?
My fiance, Andy.
Oh. What's your real answer?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. All right, well, listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you, getting to know you. Wish you all the best for the summer. You're going to be back in the Olympic Stadium on the anniversary?
Yep, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. So, yeah, so it's been great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.